it back here. Hi! Oh my gosh, so you can't tell really, but sometimes I'm under my horse trailer. Oh, I think she just got caught in the thread. Are you caught in the thread, baby? Are you caught in the thread? Should we start over? Well, Star, I'm going to have to put Star in all my videos now because she's too stinking cute. So she's a little fluffy stray cat that we got at the stray cat pound. Here, we'll have to move our sewing machine so they can see you better. There we go. There's Star. You having fun, baby? You like being in the video? Here, you want a pillow? You want a pillow? Oh, she likes a pillow. You like your pillow? Yeah, she always wants to come in my horse trailer. All right, we can't see you so good with the pillow. I took your pillow away. You want to see this pillow? How about a pink pillow? That's too close. There we go. Put it right there. How about that? Oh, someone's watching. Hi! All right, maybe we're good. Are we good? If you're watching, can you comment and see if you can see me and my friend Star? Star Kitty. Kitty, you're going to be the star of the show. I'm not going to have to do anything. I'll just have, you can just watch Star. Hi, can you comment if you can see me? That'd be great. Oh, and I have my jeans on. Super cute. Super cute. I have them all rolled up because it's raining. Oh, sorry. Oh, we got 3 people watching. Oh, can you see? You can see us? Because no one was watching in the beginning. Can you see Star? Say hi to Star. Say hi, Star. Who's the star of the show? I don't have to do anything. I'm just going to sit here and pet my cat. I'm going to pet my cat. I can't resist her. Until she goes away, we're just going to pet my cat. So I was showing the jacket that I made. And let's see if Star doesn't mind if I model it. I don't think she's going to mind. Here, she's playing with her pillows. There you go, Star. All right. I'm going to model. I think I might have to go with no shirt with this. What do you see, Star? So we got a little where you going, baby? Star's a wild kitty. All right, here we go. Oh my gosh, how cool. And then I put the sleeves of the sweatshirt on there. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get some more sweatshirts. Oh, there's people watching. Hi. So I was just saying that, and I'll show you the back. Is this like the coolest denim jacket you ever saw in your whole life? So what I did was I had a sweatshirt, and the sweatshirt just said, I got it at a horse show, and it said on the front, it said, I just want to ride my horse, take naps, and I think watch the sunset. So, oh, we got super chats! Woohoo! Super chat! Super chat! Me and Star's licking her butt, and you want a super chat for Star licking her butt? All right, so this is the one denim jacket that I'm going to try to make some more. We're going to have to get some sweatshirts. If anyone wants to donate some sweatshirts, let me know. If you got any old sweatshirts lying around. And this was a pocket from a pair of jeans. I'm sure if I have it on that side, I'm sure I might have it on that side. But this was a pair of Miss Me's that I cut up, and I wished I didn't, but I did, so I made them. Oh, and this was the Miss Me's too. So, there we go. Star's trashing the joint. No, you can't. She's playing with the cord. No, Star, you can't play with the cord. We don't want you to get shocked. All right, so I'm going to put that over there for now. And then here's the other jacket that my mom... So we're doing jeans and denim jackets today. So, ow, she's got her claws out. So I got my sewing machine plugged in over here. It's right there. You can kind of see it. And then you can see Star, which is the most important part. And she's licking her foot. Because she's so cute. All right, here's my little hanger. Oh, she wanted to get my... Star's helping. Say hi, Star. Star, you got to look at the people. They want to see your pretty face. Come here. Star loves to play. She's a little kitten. Star's a kitten. But isn't she cute? So Star lives at the farm. She just lives wherever. She's wild and free, kind of feral like me. We're wild and free. Oh, did I have my earbud in? Let me take my earbud out. That might be not helping. Hang on, can you hear me? Can you see me? All right, if you can hear me or see me, let me know. Hopefully that's still working. Can you hear me? All right, so here we are. Star found a hanger. Star found a hanger. So I gotta turn around so they can see your cute face. You gotta come here. You go over here, now you gotta turn around so they can see your cute face. They can see your cute face. Isn't she cute? Say hi, Star. Okay, we're supposed to be doing denim though, Star. All right, so then this was a jacket that I had gotten, and I was like, oh, maybe I'll make something cute out of it. And it came with this blue on here, which is a cute. Normally I wouldn't wear a jacket like this, but it actually went great with this jacket. And then I had a friend. She saw my stuff. She goes, oh my gosh. She goes, these jeans would look great on you. But they didn't look great on me. But I was like, oh, I'm going to cut them up and do something with them. So this is part of the waistband of the jeans. She goes, they were my favorite in high school. These are where you going, Star? She left. Elvis has left the building. Oh, she's right here. These were part of the jeans. These were part of the jeans. This was, oh, part of the skirt. This was part of the belt of the skirt. My mom got me the skirt. Oh, this is the skirt. Oh, and this is part of the jeans too. I guess this must have been, oh, this must have been the button where you put them on. But the lady gave me the jeans and I was like, oh my God, they're so cute. And then here's the skirt. But then at the bottom of the skirt, I put Wranglers on them. And then I had to make it bigger. So I had to put these little pieces, these little fillers in. This was a cute little sundress. But look, this goes on and on and on. And what I did was I took the skirt and I cut the jacket. So the jacket was straight across. You can see when I turn it inside out that it kind of has an angle. So I cut the jacket on an angle like this, and then I sewed the waistband of the pants on. But I needed more pants, so I had these Wranglers, and I put that on there. And this was part of her pants, and this was part of her pants, and this was definitely part of her pants. I think that was a pocket on the pants. But I'm gonna put it on. This was part of the skirt. This was part of the skirt, and it took a long time. But let me show you how. I wish I could spin around, but it's wet and gross outside. It's wet and gaudy. It's wet and gross outside. Thank you for watching. All right, here we go. So here's the jacket. Looks great with my jean shirt. But you can't really tell. Oh, and it's dragging on the ground, so we don't want to drag it on the ground. But anyway, it is the cutest, most boho gypsy jacket ever. You could easily make this, and I can easily show you how, but I'm going to easily take it off because it's easily getting dirty. So I'm going to put it right here on the table. Seven, hi! Thank you for watching, and thank you for supporting my YouTube channel. My dream, oh, and you know too? So I just texted my friend April, and she said that she knows of the Cranberry Bogs. We're going to do, oh, thank you for the like. The Cranberry Bogs, socks? Snacks. Oh, Laddie snacks. The socks? I'm like, I got socks. I don't need socks. What do I need socks for? I got bare feet it. I got my jeans on. I'm bare feet it. How funny is that rooster? So she said that at the Cranberry Bogs, October 4th and 5th, they have a craft fair, and I'm gonna take my stuff. So I don't need to sell anything between then and then because I know that day we're gonna sell all of it. So you guys are just gonna make stuff with me. So let's see what I have here. I'm gonna take up my cushion. So these are done. We can just leave that over there. And I'm gonna put this here on the chair. Oh, so this we were working on yesterday, remember? This is the fairy pants, but I need pins in order to continue the fairy pants. So we're gonna take that and that and put that over there because that we're working on. Oh, this, remember? All right, so this, I do have some jean jackets. And so what we could do today is, you know what else too I need to do with this? These pants are getting awful thin. So what I have to do with these pants, but I need pins, is I need to sew a piece on here on the inside so that when I put them on, they're thicker and they don't rip. So they go from like, see how thin they are? So I'm gonna take a piece of material. Let's see, I have a piece cut out, I'll show you. Like this, like so. And I don't have any pins. So I'm gonna pin it when I get some pins. These little fuzzy things. So funny, little fuzzy things drive me crazy. Thank you so much for watching because then I could do this for fun. And I'm gonna sew this on here so that when I sew it, it's got extra super double thick. So that's what this is gonna be for. But I gotta get pins. So I'm gonna put that in here, this in here, because we're gonna pin it. So I gotta do some projects so that we can get some pins. I think I have like 4 because we did them yesterday or whatever. All right, so this is gonna go. Hi, thank you for watching. So we're gonna make fairy pants, but first we have to sew in this to make them stronger. And then it's funny because these aren't really my favorite pants, and they might come out so cool they might be my new favorite pants. All right, so that's one project that we'll work on over there. And then this, I said, let's see, where's the one that's done? Where's the one that's sewn? Okay, so I had this jean jacket, and it was kind of no, this was a pair of jeans, and they were super thin. So I don't really like it's super thin and super stretchy, and it's just not the right material. I like a nice solid cotton. for all the stuff I do, you got to get a nice solid cotton because that's how they fade the best. Like this, see this fade right here? I mean, the fray is perfect. So we're gonna, and then what I'm gonna do with this is I'm gonna take it and I'm gonna sew the pieces. And I know it sounds kind of wonky or whatever, but I'm gonna sew them and make like a, let's see if we can see it on the table. See how it would look if we do that. Make like a star on the back of the jacket. So that's what it would look like. I think that'll look cool. What do you guys think? So we're gonna try that. So we're gonna sew these on there so I can get some more pins. We're gonna sew that today. So we're gonna be sewing. So we're gonna put this, oh, we got some pockets in case we need pockets. In case we need pockets. We got a waistband in case we need a waistband. But that's in the sew pile because we need the pins. Oh, here's something else in the sew pile because we need the pins. This, now I made these jeans for sale. So if you'd like to buy them, $60. Bargain. Bargain. You could contact me in the comments and we'll figure out how to get you them. So yeah, so they had tie-dye on the bottom, but I think the denim looked better. And what I do is I take out the waistbands and then I cut them all open. I take them open with a seam ripper. That's probably in here with my pins. Yup. Oh yeah, I have it here. Okay. So I have this seam ripper, super handy. Oh, there's some pins. I got like 2. Some needles. Needles don't work because they're sharp on both ends. All right, so we got to do the waistband on here because see, there's a pin there. We need all these pins. We need all these pins to do our other projects. So yeah, so my friend told me about it's at, if you're in New Jersey, Cranberry Bogs, October 4th and 5th, we're going to be at a flea market. These I got to sew on so that I can get the pins. So we're going to do a lot of sewing today, so it'll be kind of boring for you guys, but, and we're in my horse trailer today. Let me show you. So who wants a tiny home? Look at me in my tiny home. Oh my God, it's so fun. This is actually Laddie's section. This is where Laddie goes. And then my stuff is there on the other side of Laddie. It's a 4-horse trailer. So Laddie goes in this part. The other part I call my bodega. It's got my Laddie's first aid kit. It's got Laddie's blankets. It's got, what else? It has some snacks. It's got, a couple totes of storage, keeps everything high and dry. Okay, so we started sewing this yesterday, coming out really good, super excited. So this is what it looks like with the pins on it. This is what it looks like with the pins on it. I started sewing this yesterday, but then my friend called. I had to go pick up her grandson, so we stopped doing that. We went and picked up her grandson. So I cut the leg open where it was cut anyway, and then I'll just sew it back together. But this one, I only have, so when you look at the back, so the pants are going to be more decorative on the back than on the front. And like I said, I always take the Miss Me's off. So then I got to put a thing here, but there's a pin we can grab. And then, so the front looks kind of like this. Nothing on the legs. 2 butterflies on top with a cute little heart. And then on the back has the butterflies. I hope you guys like it. So there's some pins there we're going to get, right? All right, so we're going to work on that today. So I'm just pin finding today. Hi! Double digits, you guys. Double digits. I can do this for a job. Thank you for watching. I can do this and just do this. And afford to do my tiny home. And afford to travel. And afford to have my pony. If you guys, thank you for watching. All right. And then, so then this pair is a by hand. And then I always take out the bottoms, but the front is gonna stay like that, I guess. I don't know. I guess once in a blue moon I have pants that just look normal. They don't stay that way for long though. And then thank you for watching. And then this, they had the buttons and I took the buttons off. So we did that. So we can, that's not happening today. That's a by hand one. That's going in the note. That's going in the not right now. That's over here in the not right now pile. So yeah, so the way that I use my sewing machine is I have it hooked up to a generator that's so this part is Laddie's part of the horse trailer right now. Sometimes I keep my lawnmower in there. My lawnmower's broken. See the handle? But the front wheels aren't spinning, so we're gonna take it to the lawnmower guy. But we need a couple more YouTube channels. We need a couple more YouTube videos to fix my lawnmower because it might be expensive. And then this is Laddie's part. And then in front of me is the bodega where I have my snacks, Laddie's first aid, Laddie's blankets, some spare clothing, and my arts and crafts, because right and underneath this table is 2 totes that has my arts and crafts, and then on the front of that, my trailer's called a gooseneck. I'm sure that you've seen it if you watch any of the tiny home RV things or whatever. It's the nose. They call it a gooseneck, I guess, because it looks like a gooseneck. And then I call it like my fairy gooseneck. Let's see. You want to take a walk? Let's take a walk. Here we go. We're going to take a walk. Come on, let's go take a walk. We're going to go see the neck. Ready? Here we go. Hi. Okay. Hey, let's see if we can get more. All right. Let's see. I got to go over my table. And we're going to go. Hi. Want to see my goats? Well, they're not my goats. Chickens. Goats. Any goats in there? Oh, I can see Leroy in his house. Leroy's his little house. Chickens, goats, Snickers. You like our little tour? Let's see, can you see Snickers' head? Nope, that's a shovel. That's Snickers, I can hear him. There's Laddie. Oh, I can see Laddie. Where is he? Where is he? Behind that poo pile? Yeah. Yeah, see the poo pile? Laddie's right behind the And that's Laddie's girlfriend. All right, here we go. Okay, Laddie's girlfriend. Pickup truck. Motorcycle. Tiny home tour, baby. All right, so here it is. See, LG, life is good, Laddie Gaston. And then also I have like funny sayings like no public restrooms and bliss. And then that circle thing says, small steps, deep breaths. And that's kind of a long story because Gaston used to get, oh, whoa, look at this. There's my power. Here's my power. Here's my mess. So it's only messy in my brain. All right, so then when you come in here, oh, it might be dark. Let's see. But anyway, so this is where I can sleep. Oh, it's pretty dark. All right, so let's see. This wall is my favorite wall, my wall of love. This is all my cool stuff I made. And then, oh, there's one of my jean jackets. I was going to show you that one, but now it's a little too dark. All right, and then there's, oh, the window. I got to cover up the window. And my 2 Hootie owls. And then my fun dressers that my friend gave me. And then more jean stuff. And then my little yummy bed. And that's it. That's it. That's the whole thing. That's the tour. And then behind us is the fairy curtain. And this is from Gaston's Tale. This is from Spirit's Tale. This is from Fear's Tale. This is from Laddie's Tale. This is from Laddie's Tale. This is from Spirit's Tale. Here's another fly whip of Laddie's. Let's see, right behind me is Laddie's fly whip. And I use this for when we're riding. Actually, it's a nice light one, but I like using Gaston's. Oopsie, I dropped it. Oh, we have 11 people watching. So you guys are in my tiny home. You guys are in my happy little place tiny home. Oh, and then I made this super cool, it's like a neck collar for Laddie. When he went to the beach one day, we did a photo shoot, and it's all beautiful feathers that my friend made. And down here, right here, is my safety vest. Is how I run the sewing machine. And then here's a little fan for the summer, a little heater for the winter. Here's my denim, my jeans, so when I get dressed in the morning. Here's my stuff, my dressers, the middle dresser, just the things that I love to have around me. And that is my bed, and you really can't tell because there's a jacket on it, but it's fuzzy. Everything I have is fuzzy. And then I was going to show you this jean jacket. It almost reminds me, not almost reminds me, it totally reminds me of Stevie Nicks. Came out super cute, oh, but very heavy. But I didn't want to bring it out because it's wet and raining, and I'm not stepping in here because it's, and then here's my favorite wall of, oh, here comes Star. My favorite wall of stuff I made. Yay. Oh, I was going to wear this. Where did I put that little vest? I had that little, did I take it out? Shoot, what did I do with it? Oh, you know, it's funny. I went to get it and I think I got distracted, but let's see. Hang on 1 second, you guys. Can you hold on 1 second? I'm gonna put you down. I'll put you down 1 second. Here you go. All right, here's me. I'm gonna look for something. Hang on, so I don't forget, because I was looking for it before and then I forgot. All right, stay right there. We're in the tiny home. You're in my tiny home. Hi. Okay, let me see. I think I got distracted. Oh yeah, here it is. Okay. Oh, I want to show you this cute vest. If I can get it. Oh my god, I have such cool stuff. All right, yeah, I got it. Oh look, I started taking it down, then I must have gave up. All right, here we go. I should wear this. It would go great with my outfit. All right, so here we go. I forget about all the stuff I made. But want to see it? It's super cute. Oh, there's people watching. I don't know if it'll go with this, but we'll find out in a minute. Let's see. Oh, it's stretchy. I didn't know it was stretchy. And it's got peace sign on the back. So May. All right, cute, right? And then here's the hanger. I'll put that over here. Oh my goodness. And then what else? What else did I want to show you? Gosh, oh man, I'm standing on grandma's pants. Let me hang these up. These are my grandma pants. They're made out of grandma's hankies. Great grandma Gilbert. What else is up here? Yeah, I want to fix that jacket, but not today. So let me show you the Stevie Nicks jacket. Now that I'm standing here, I'm holding the phone. So I call it my Stevie Nicks jacket. I had this jacket. It's from Miss Me, my favorite, and I never wore it. Never wore it. And then I found a tablecloth. Believe it or not, this is a tablecloth. And I hooked the tablecloth to the jacket, and how cool did it come out? And this is from a wedding dress that I took apart. That's from a wedding dress that I took apart. And then this was from a shirt that I had, a lace shirt. So it's got like a little cute little hood thing. And yes, that, I guess when you wear it, it goes like that. I don't know if I've even worn this yet. I have so much stuff that I've never even worn because I got nowhere to wear it to. But we're gonna do the craft fair in October 4th. So let's see. All right, so now we'll take you guys out of here. But anyway, that's where I got my generator for my power for my sewing machine. Okay, back to reality. Hi. All right, so I'm gonna close that so Star doesn't enter. But that's where I stay. Isn't that cool? So my fun. Welcome to my fun world. Oh, here's Star of the show. Star the show. Yeah. So Star gets fed in the morning, and then she gets snacks all day, and then she's fed at night because she's super spoiled, just like me. All right, here we go to this. All right, welcome to my office. Okay, so I'm gonna put this here. Hi, my chickens. So anyway, welcome to my world. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it. How we doing here with seeing? Good, right? So there, how cute is my vest? I'm gonna leave this on because they keep me warm. See, it looks like I put some hearts on here. Had some holes. Oh my goodness, it had so many holes and I didn't realize it when I started doing it. And there's the peace sign on the back. And then I put a pair of pants because it was too short. So I put a pair. So, oh, these are Wranglers. I love Wranglers because they fray good. They fray good. They fray good. I gotta sew that little piece right there one day, not today. All right, so this is by hand job. Oh, that's not funny. This is another by hand. I'll show you. So I make the denim, and then you can also embroider it, which comes out super cute. See the embroidery? It like kicks it up a notch. So here's like cute, right? But that's all by hand. That's a whole different show. Here is the fairy stuff that I want to do, that I'm going to make the fairy jeans out of. So I'll put that here now. So I just cut up little pieces, and I'm going to make a fairy denim jacket. It'll have this on it. This is from Maresca. I know it looks gay now, but I mean, interesting. Oh. Happy. I forgot I meant happy. Happy. I didn't mean that. Okay, and then I'm going to sew that on there because it had a button, but the button, I mean, if you leaned on it, it would be hard. So, all right, so that goes there. Oops, I dropped it. All right, and this is going to go on there, and I'll take it apart because it's got like a hard piece of plastic in there. I don't do plastic. Can't. All right, so let's put this under here where it's going to stay nice and dry for now because it's raining a little bit. Thank you for watching. And let's see. So I got out some extra pillows. I'm going to move my hanger here. Extra pillows. So I could sit on them. I don't know. I think I might be only to do one. I don't know if it'll. Let's see. I don't know if my two pillows will work. We'll see. We'll try it, right? And then maybe we'll do that and see what happens. All right. Let's see. And then I got my cord all set up. We got lots of stuff. How do we look? My pillows just went out the back. Oh, darn it. All right, hang on. First, I got to put something in the back so the pillows don't go out the back. Because see the hole in the chair? Let's see. Oh, my sweatshirt. All right, so here, we'll do this. So we'll put this on there first so the pillows don't go out the back. There we go. We'll set it like that, right? And then we'll put the pillows. One pillow, because I want to see you guys. Two pillows. Either that or I got to put the chair on something. All right, so we'll try this. Ready? Ready to try this? All right, here we go. Hold on. Oh, that's better. Hello. What's this? Oh, my knife. I'm like, what's sticking out? Oh, that's good. Otherwise, I'm too short. Okay. So in case we need to charge up in a minute when it runs out of juice, we're gonna do pins and we're gonna start sewing. And you're just gonna hear me do what I go about my day doing. Here we go. Let's do some doing. Oh, I hope I have. Oh, sorry that my machine's in the way. Let's see if I could maybe I could turn it like this. Is that better? Is that good? All right, so I got my feet here. I got a tote underneath my feet. I get my gas pedal. You know, the sewing machines have a gas pedal. Hopefully it won't be too loud. So we're gonna sew some butterflies. So my agenda today is to get pins. So you gotta be careful when you sew this stuff in here. You gotta make sure that you don't sew the stuff. And I've done it. And you can sew the thing together. And then you can say, I'll never do that again. And then you do it again. Hopefully you saw my generator. And we got lights. All right, ready? Dun, 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 dun. My machine does not have reverse. Unfortunately, I should bring my other one because it does have reverse. Because it's kind of a pain that it doesn't have reverse. You gotta like spin everything around, which makes it like triple, quadruple as hard. But that's all right. You just deal with what you got, right? You know what I mean? It could be better, could be worse. All right, so these are homemade. I had to find the scissors. It's so funny. If you sew, you're always like, where's my scissors? Where's my scissors? Where's my scissors? Where's my scissors? And they say, they say, cut as you go. Cut as you go. And I usually have like a little garbage bag, but I think it's in. Oh, I found it. I found it. Here you go. I got my little garbage bag. You need a little garbage bag, otherwise, I don't want that garbage all over. I'm not good at extra stuff. That's why I have a tiny home. Who else wants to have a tiny home? Raise your hand. Raise your hand if you want a tiny home. Raise your hand, raise your hand. All right, we got a pin. So our whole thing today is to do the fairy pants. So in order to do the fairy pants, we need a pin. So that's what our goal is today. All right, so let's see if we can spin this around. Because I don't have reverse, we gotta spin it around. Oh wait, is that working? Okay, sort of. Oh, let's see, we gotta go here, hang on. We go here. I can kind of do reverse if I hold it still and don't use the machine. So that's good, it's not too loud, right? And then I have reverse. I just can't use the gas pedal. How's everybody doing today? Tell me about your projects. Anybody got a project going? Nope. Nope. All right, here we go. Ready? So we got one pin down for, ow, got stabbed. That's what happens when you sew too. You'll get stabbed. You'll catch on. So yeah, so I got these cute little butterflies things here on Amazon. And Prime Day. All right, no, just kidding. It wasn't Prime Day. I've had them for a while. And I was like, what am I going to do with all these cute little butterflies? And I made a sweatshirt with them. And then I got some more. And then I do all kinds of little themes. But here we go. Get the one butterfly. Butterfly, butterfly, butterfly. Butterfly, butterfly. Who doesn't like butterflies? All right, here we go. And I guess you could probably sew them, iron them on, but I think that people say it don't work. Here we go. Oh, I see what's happening. You know, the belt loop is, I'm like, why is it struggling? The belt loop was in the way. Wait till you see how cute it looks. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, here we go. Thank you so much for watching, for making my YouTube dreams a reality. I'm excited that I have that craft fair, and I think I'll sell all my stuff at the craft fair. So I don't have to worry about selling it. I'll just sell it at the craft fair. Hopefully the table won't be too much money, but I think it'll be fine. And if not, we'll make some friends, right? All right, so there we go. One butterfly and one pin on. So today we're working on getting pins. So that I could do and then I hold this up, and then I stretch it out, and I try not to break the thread because then you got to rethread it. I can never find my scissors. Here they are. All right, so tell me about your projects. Sorry. Oh, you hear the rooster? Oh my gosh, my friend has these roosters. They're this big. The eggs are this big. You need like 4 eggs to make one regular chicken egg. But they're super cute. They're fluffy chickens. Oh, let's do this. We're going to sew this because this is kind of annoying. All right, so another pin. Yeah, this has been annoying. So So let's see. So we'll make, we're going to do the size thing right here. So we don't need this corner. We'll cut that off. Nothing, we don't need any extra. No extra doodads. Put that in a little garbage pile, right? Okay, so then we go here, here, and then we'll cut it here. And then we're going to sew that on. And we're going to undo doodad that too. So see this corner here? Don't want that. Undo dads. All right, now we got to pin it again. Sorry, I got to borrow that pin again. We might have to borrow two. But then at least, oh, look, it didn't reach. Oh, darn it. Oh, well, oh, darn it. Well, we'll have to sew on an extra piece. All right, well, it's going to be 2 steps. 2-step. In the middle, 2-step. Boogie. Remember that song? It's going to do the 2-step. And a boogie. Okay, I only got 2 pins left. All right, here we go. And another pin. Ta-da. Oh, thank you for watching. So thank you for watching and making my YouTube dreams a reality. I appreciate. All right, so we're going to sew this right here. And then we're going to have 2 pins. And what I'm sewing is where the tag was, because I don't need a tag because I know who made the jeans. And my belt covers the tag anyway, so I don't need a tag. So we're sewing right here, and then I'm taking the pin. We got an extra pin. Double digits. Thank you for making my YouTube dreams a reality. The other day, we had 32 people watching. We got over 1,000 views. Stinking amazing. Just keep in mind, Friday, tune in Friday, we're going to the beach. Tune in Friday, we're not going to be sewing, we're going to be going to the beach. Vamos a la playa, my friends. I live an hour from the beach, and I absolutely love it, and I try to go there as much and as often as I can. And that's that. That is that. Okay, so here we go, make the forwards. Hopefully, you can see the denim here. I can't believe I did that. It doesn't go far enough. All right, let me go backwards. So I do have reverse. It's just by hand. So here we go. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, does this have? No. All right, there we go. All right, ready? So then we got to spin it. See, now right now it would be perfect for reverse because I would just reverse it, but I don't have reverse. So we're going to spin the pants. Try not to get hit by the. Then I got to push this pants through here. See, if I just had reverse, I wouldn't. It's extra. Makes extra steps. That's all right. Just work around it, right? Life isn't perfect. What is it? Do it with what you got, right? All right, and then you cut this and you put it in your little garbage bag. Garbage bag. All right, here we go. Ready? So we're gonna go here, here, and then we got to put another piece on because I didn't make enough pieces. I didn't make it big enough. But we can put on another piece. That's all right. Put on another piece. There we go. All right, here we go. Ready? And then we're going to spin it around again. I'm going to take the leg back through. These are the butterfly pants. See, I'm putting the butterflies on. I already did the other part. But I cut open the leg. So just get creative. You know, make your own jeans, right? Make your own jeans. Make your own dreams. What's your dream? My dream is to travel. That's it. All right, let's see. Let me go back 1 step, back. That rooster is this big. That's what he sounds like. Let's see if we can get him to make noise. But we do have a rooster on the farm that is a normal size rooster. And I do have some tail feathers from my normal size rooster. Thank you so much for watching. We are going to be in New Jersey October 4th and 5th. Come see us at the Cranberry Bogs. So here's what it looks like on the inside. But I missed some of these holes, so we're going to have to put some more. This side I think is all right. But this side, so we're going to cut. It's got a little extra doohickey here. So we're going to cut the little extra doohickeys. We don't need any extra doohickeys. We're going to cut the extra we put it in our little garbage bag right over here. Thank you for watching my YouTube channel. Thank you for tuning in. Beach on Friday. Farm every other day. This garbage. Put that right in here. My little garbage bag. Oh, I forgot my sunshine. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when stars are gray. You never know, dear, how much you love me until you take my sunshine away. Who wants to sing? Who wants to sing? Any responses? I think it's funny that no one says anything. You just let me babble. Blah 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 blah. Oh, I got 2 likes. Oh my God! Woohoo! Yay! Let's see. I got 2 likes yesterday, 2 likes the day before. Let's see what happens today if we get more likes. All right, so we're gonna start right here where I gotta like feel it because I can't see it. All right, so we're gonna go right here. Oh my goodness! Thank you for watching. Here's the thing. I make these jeans and I make them to sell. But if you guys keep watching my YouTube channel, I can just give them away and not even have to worry about it. So I'll just make jeans and give them away or wear them. Want to see the jeans I have on here? I'm going to show you my vest. Oh, you left. All right, well, whatever. Here you go. Here's my peace sign vest and my fancy jeans. And I'm going to sit back down and sew. All right, here we go. Ready? And then we got to go here, here to here to here. And then my sewing machine does not have reverse, so we got to spin it around. But that's okay because life sometimes doesn't have reverse. You just get creative. Pin, yay! Our whole objective is to get more pins so we can create the fairy pants. So that's my dream today, is to start creating the fairy pants. Let's see how far this goes down. Pretty far. All right, so I'm sewing a patch on the pants. What happens with my pants is I didn't realize that bleached your pants. So I definitely recommend it because it looks really cool, but I definitely don't recommend it because it wrecks your pants. All right, so then I don't have reverse, which I said a million times because it's the same as new people watching. And then here we go. And then you got to make sure that nothing's caught behind here, otherwise it just goes. All right, here we go. Ready? All right, let's see if we can do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, there we go. All right, and then we're going to spin. Hi, thank you. Thank you for watching and making my YouTube dreams a reality. Here we are. We're in Laddie's horse trailer. I'm going to show you. This is Laddie's part because it's raining outside. And then there's the... Is there the farm? Can you see the farm? Or there's the chickens? Oh, that's the chickens. That's the chickens right behind me. And then over there is another horse farm. Over there is another horse farm. No, soy farm. Soy. Corn? Corn flowers. Corn flowers. We got corn, we got flowers. We got it all. We got a park. There's a park right here. It's called Mansfield Park in Mansfield, New Jersey. Come visit it. It's a really nice park. They have a walking club on Saturday. Laddie's going to participate in. If you want to join us on Saturday, the Columbus Walking Park, come join us. All right, here we go. Make sure the handle's down. And then sew away. Dun, 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 dun. Here we go. Here. And then there we go. Maybe I'll just do a little bit more right there. And then a little bit more right there. Here we go. Ta-da! Done. All right, so that part's done. We got an extra pin, right? So our goal is to get pins to be able to work on our project. And then you always cut it, and then you always cut your little threads. Otherwise, they'll annoy you later when you go to put your pants on. And then I'll show you the inside. And I'm gonna trim it a little bit because it's gonna look nice. There we go. So that looks pretty good. I did a pretty good job of not being able to see. All right, so I messed it up and I had to put on one piece and then another because that's where the tag is and it's bolted in there. So, and then I put the other butterfly on. This one has to be by hand because it's in the pocket. So unless you want to sew your pocket, which you probably don't. Well, you could sew this pocket to this pocket. So yes, I'll have to do that. This one's got to be done by hand. These ones want to try. These ones you could do by hand or you could do with the machine. We're going to try the machine. See what happens. Should I keep it on the pocket? Looks cute on the pocket, right? Even though it's kind of a pain in the neck. All right, ready? Sometimes the cutest way is a pain in the neck. Like people. Sometimes the cute people are a pain in the neck. Right? Laddie's are not a pain in the neck. All right, here we go. Ready? So normally in the beginning when you start out sewing, you do forward, reverse. They call it a lock stitch. Hi. Oh, there's someone watching. Hi, thank you for the crowns. I'm not sure what a crown is, but I thank you. Hello. Hi. What's your name, Paulina? Hi, Paulina or Paulinda. Thank you for joining us. Hopefully, you're having as wonderful day as we're having here. Oh, this is so fun. All right, so we're looking for pins so we can make our fairy jeans. So we can make our fairy jeans dreams come true. And I have on the vest I made. It's got a big peace sign on the back. I'll show you. How cute, right? What's this? Oh, it must be a brownies, right? Yep. I got a brownie day. But here's the peace sign on the back. Cute, right? So I just decorated up the vest. I found it at the store It was like, I don't know, $2, too short. I just added a waistband on it. These are from a pair of Wranglers that I cut off, and then I just make my vest longer with my Wranglers. Hopefully, oh, my chair's still there. It's good. You scooch in. Get a little closer. Thank you. Thank you so much for watching, for making my YouTube dreams a reality. And then we're gonna actually sell our well, these aren't for sale because the things that I work on that take me days and days and days and days and sometimes months and months and months and months, I don't sell. They just take too long. You can't get your money back. But the things that I make to sell, which I have, I'll show them tomorrow. I'll show you the for sale jeans tomorrow. They're right here in the bodega. Laddie has a bodega. We're in Laddie's horse trailer. So this is we're in the Laddie part because it's raining. So right there is a horse trailer right there. So right here, and you can see the top is the horse trailer. And then the front, I gave a tour. So if you want to see my tiny home tour later, you can go back and watch it later, and I show you where I live in my tiny home, in my bed, with all my super fun clothes, all my stuff that I made, my Stevie Nicks jackets. I got a black Stevie Nicks jacket. I got a white Stevie Nicks jacket because that's what Stevie Nicks did. So, all right, let's see. So now we got another butterfly. It's working out good, but I don't have reverse, so I got to go around, which is fine. You know what? Just work around it, right? And you got to make sure it's not too thick. This is just for fun, right? Just for fun. Thank you for watching, and thank you. Hello. I love that Paulina said hello. Thank you for watching, and thank you for commenting. Your comments and your views really help my. How funny is that, Rooster? Well, my friend says it's windy, so maybe we're not windy today because we're not in the wind, but it's also not windy. But we're gonna go to the beach on Friday. We're gonna have a no-so beach Friday. In case y'all wanted to hear what a mini rooster sounds like. He goes, instead of cock-a-doodle-doo, he goes, doo-doo-doo-doo. He's really funny. And then my friend, who's the chicken mama lady or whatever, she said that the chicken had eggs and they were like this big. It was funny. I gave a little farm tour a minute ago. You missed it, but if you want to see it, you can watch. You can go to the replay, or we could do it again tomorrow. We'll do a daily farm tour. Laddie was outside by the poo pile. All right, and you got to cut your strings, and then you take the other strings, cut them off as you go, otherwise it'll annoy you later. And then you put them in your little garbage bag right here. Ta-da. One of these days, get a studio or not. All right, so here's another one. Let's see. This is pretty deep in the pants. Let's see if we can get there. But look at how cute that looks, right? Looks super cute. And then here's the leg. That is hopefully going to be easier than the butt. We'll see. Hang on. We're going to try the butt. Ready? Want to try it? Oh, that sounded weird. All right. The butt of the pants. We're doing the butt of the pants. Try the butt of the pants. All right, here we go. This is tricky. This might take a minute, but sometimes the stuff that takes a minute is worth it, right? Like life in general, right? So, all right, I'm trying to tuck this. My pants are thick. My pants are thick like my brain. All right, here we go. No, I don't want to pick on myself. I'm very happy with myself. Thank you for watching my YouTube channel. Thank you for tuning in. I really appreciate it because if you guys keep tuning in, I don't have to get a job. So let's keep tuning in so I don't have to get a job. How about that? Does that make you happy? It makes me happy. Well, even if you tune in this one time for a couple seconds, thank you. I appreciate you. Oh, shoot. Why is it doing that? Oh, I know why. All right, sorry. Let's do one more. One more. All right, let's see. This is going to take a second because we got to put the leg through here. Hold on. You know what? Remind me to get my other sewing machine. This is annoying. Why do I do this to myself? I have a sewing machine at home with reverse, but I just didn't bring it. So instead, I just torture myself with this one. This is good for curtains. That's it. Not good for nothing else. It's definitely not good for patches. Too many twists and turns. But we're having fun, right? Oh, here we go. Hold on. Here we go. Ready? 2. Go backwards. Stop right there before we go any further. Do you love me? Will you love me forever? Do you need me? Will you never leave me? Will you make me so happy for the rest of my life? Will you take me away? Will you make me my wife? I really gotta know right now before we go any further. Do you love me? Will you love me forever? What's that? Let's play Name That Tune. All right, give me another song to sing. That was annoying. How about I don't know. Let's think of a song. Let it be, let it be. What did I sew? Oh, let it be. You might watch me unsew. Yikes. This looks pretty sewn up. Oh, jeez. Oh, Jiminy's. All right, here we go. We'll find out when we're done, folks. Look at this is like the try it channel. This is like the might work, might not sure. This is like the wing your sewing channel. Right? But I don't know. I hope your project works out. Do you love me? Do you love me forever? Right, how about let it be, let it be. Yeah, let it be, let it be. And tomorrow, let it be. All right, there's one more. All right, here we go. Let's undo. Let's see how we did. Let's see how we did. Get the popcorn out, folks. So I watched Bachelor last night, Bachelor in Paradise. Who watches Bachelor in Paradise? They threw off Brian. Yay! Because Brian's a liar. I didn't want Brian on the show anymore. They threw him off, so I was happy. All right, let's see. All right, we got our strings here. All right, let's see how that looks. Cute, cute, cute. Butterflies on your butt. You gotta have butterflies on your butt. You know, maybe not everybody wants that, but I do. I do. You don't need to. I do. All right. How about this one? We're going to try it. Ready, folks? This one's pretty... Should we have it there in my pocket? Maybe I'll put it on the other side. Yeah, it looks kind of wonky right there. Good. I'm glad you stopped me. All right. Should we put it here? Yeah. There we go. Put it... Oh, that's on the Miss Me thing. We don't want to put it on the Miss Me thing. Here, we'll put it right here. Yeah, that would have looked stupid. Well, not stupid, but whatever. I don't like that either. All right, maybe over here. See, thank you for helping. So, like, you think that these pants just happen by themselves, but they don't. It's like, it takes a little bit of artwork. But you got to be careful where you put it. All right, so I'm going to say, what do you think? Right here? Too much? Too many butterflies? Here, 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 here. And this one, if you do it here, you'd have to sew it by hand, but we could. This one would be a hand sew. I like it. Let's see. You like it? Oh, see, that's a bummer because I like it. All right, that looks better there, but that's a hand sew. All right, so we're not getting that pen, guys, because it's a hand sew. All right, so now we're down to here. I did this leg yesterday, and then I sewed the leg closed. I only have 3 on that side. They're all in the back because I don't want to look at them, you know what I mean? Thank you so much for watching because you make my dreams come true. All right, let's see. So this one here, oh, I must have just cut this leg open. Oh, here, I did that one last night to get the pin there. All right, let's start here, right? All right. Gotta check all our fringe here. All right, here we go. Ready? We're gonna start right there. Start right there. Here we go. Ready? You gotta flip that over like so. So you get to hear the way my mind thinks. Some people get to hear this live in person. I apologize. My mind starts thinking, there's a pin. Oh, I can't do it when I'm talking. You know what's funny? I don't know if it's a sewing habit. If you ever chew on a pin, it's such a bad habit. I'm like, I gotta stop doing that because you never know, you know what I mean? And I'm like, I gotta stop doing that, but it's really hard to not. Oh, this looks great. Is that annoying when I sew? Probably. All right, let's see. Ow, ow. Just stab myself. That's what happens when there's lots of pins around. You sometimes stab yourself. All right, here we go. Ready? Butterfly, butterfly, flutterby, flutterby. Make me happy, butterfly, butterfly. Let it be, let it be. Yeah, let it be. Thank you for watching, so I don't have to get a job and I can just play with my unicorn all day long. Here we go. All right, there's a butterfly on there. Ta-da! All right, and then I hold this up, and I pull that out. It doesn't really make that sound. That's just my face. Oh, here we go. We got to put this in the garbage pile. Remember we talked about the garbage pile? So here's our little garbage pile. Ooh! Thank you for watching. Yes. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for watching. So you can make my YouTube dreams come true. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. All right, so we got one on there. One pin down. Couple to go. All right, so we're gonna pin it here. Right? Ready? Here we go. Oh, take the pin out. Ta-da! Oh! I got more likes today than I did yesterday. Thank you. And I know I can't stand when YouTubers go like, oh, thanks for liking. Like, just shut up and do your thing, you know? But oh my God, you guys, you don't know. I could do this for a job. I could do this, like, and then I'm gonna sell this stuff too. So if you live in New Jersey, USA, here's something coming up the road. If you live in New Jersey, USA, you could come to the Cranberry Bogs in Cranberry Bogs, New Jersey. I don't know what town it's in. You can comment and I'll tell you. And I'll tell you where it's going to be. October 4th and 5th, we're going to have a flea market. We're going to sell all my stuff. If you want to buy the Pony Show legit merch, or Pony Show merch. Pony Show homemade custom merch. Super excited. I'm going to sell out. And then I'm going to have to make some more. And then we're going to sell out. And then I'm going to have to make some more. And we're going to sell out. And make some more. Right, guys? Won't that be fun? All right. There we go. All right. So that's that. All right. So there's one more pin. Because we're trying to get pins for our fairy pants, right? That's our goal today is pins for our fairy pants. All right. So you got to cut that. Garbage. Cut this underneath here. Ow. I just got stabbed. All right, well, there's another one under here. Where did that come from? We get rid of that, right? All right, let's see. Down here. Hi! Thank you for watching. Thank you for watching. And thank you for making my YouTube dreams come true. And tomorrow, we're going to do denim jackets. Friday, we're going to the beach. Saturday and Sunday. Do I have plans on Saturday and Sunday? Maybe. I think I gotta... Oh, yeah, Saturday in the evening. My friend invited me to go to the April that I met in the park. Invited me to go to some, I don't know, something that she's having. It's a fundraiser. So that'll be fun. All right, let's cut this open. We're gonna cut that like that. There we go. All right, ready? We're gonna sew this like so. Should we tuck that under there? Yeah, I think so. Cut that little thing off. Oh, we gotta move this over. We gotta move this over just a touch. Because we're going to get this under here, just like this. There, cut that like that. Cut that like that. Put that. There we go. Then this whole thing fits under here. Where's the pen? All right. So we're going to get it started, and then we're going to have an extra pin. All right. Here we go. Ready? So we put it right there. It's going to look super cute. This was like a Rachel Ray scarf thing that I found at in Tennessee. In Rogersville, Tennessee, Main Street, there's a cute little store and it's called the Good Shepherd, and it's all run by the church, and it's all the money goes to help local families in the area in the churches. It funds the churches. You can also get food there sometimes. Rogersville, Tennessee, if you want to go. So sometimes I'm in Rogersville, Tennessee, and sometimes I'm in Rogersville, Tennessee. Rogersville. It's not Rogersville, it's Rogersville. They say it differently. Very nice people. Rogersville, Tennessee, and then Burlington County. That's Hawkins County, and then this is Burlington County, New Jersey. That's not how they talk in New Jersey. Thank you so much for watching, because you make my YouTube dreams come true, and then I can just play with denim. And here's what's going to happen. October 4th and 5th, we're going to go to the Cranberry Bogs and sell our stuff. Okay? And you can be live on YouTube if you want. Well, we probably won't live from there because then there'll be people's kids and they probably don't want their kids on my YouTube. So we'll have to skip that weekend, but we'll do some extra videos before then just to make sure that you get your fill of the Pony Show. Right? You don't want to go without the Pony Show. It's like religion. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Thank you for tuning in. You make my YouTube dreams possible. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so there we go. There's another pin, another butterfly on my pants. I hope it looks cute. You think it looks cute? Respond cute. Cute like you. Cute, cute. Thank you, thank you. Garbage bag. All right, let's see. So now we're down to, let me see how many. So we, did you hear Laddie? It wasn't Laddie. That was Snickers. I could tell the difference. You know how I could tell Snickers is little, and it was a little, and he likes to whinny. All right, so I got 3 more here, and then 1 more here, but that's by hand. And then we got to sew the pants. All right, so we got 3 more. Isn't this a cute one? Isn't that a cute? But I love this one. All right, so we'll start here like this. We might be running out of thread soon, and I forget where I put the thread in one of these totes, I hope. All right, here we go. Ready? I love all the fringe here. Sorry that my head's down, but that's the only way to sew. I could sew like this. You like me to sew like this? Yeah, I guess, yeah, I didn't realize that my head goes down, but oh well, that's what happens when you sew. I can't sew. It's like people reading from a prompt when they're on the news. You have to like pretend, right? All right, so turn that. Like I said, don't have reverse. So, oh, I gotta take another pin for the fairy pants. SpongeBob fairy pants. There we go. All right, look at how cute this butterfly is. Isn't it super cute? Thank you for watching, making my YouTube dreams be a reality. Fringe. And we're gonna sell our YouTube creations at Whitesbog Park in, maybe it is Whitesbog. What town is that? What town is that? It starts with a B. I forget. Alright, let's see if I can do that. I was gonna call them antlers, but they're not antlers, they're antennas. A little tricky. And then I have reverse, but it's hand. So sorry, I know it makes a scratchy sound. It's annoying to my ears too. Very annoying. Alright, got our little whiskers here. I don't know why they make the whiskers like this, the antennas like this, because then you gotta sew them. They could just attach them to the butterfly. Alright, here we go. This one. We'll go like this, right? Try to get it on there. Oh, perfect. Alright, now I gotta go backwards again. Since my baby left me, I found a new place to dwell. Down at the end, the lonely street called... Oh, it's not going backwards. Heartbreak Hotel, and you leave me so lonely, baby. You make me so lonely, baby. You make me lonely, I could cry. Elvis! Right? What other Elvis songs? I think Elvis sang about love and Suspicious Minds. What do you think? I don't really know. Sing me an Elvis song, somebody. Alright, ready? We're done. Here we go. Let it be, yeah, let it be. Post some songs that you don't want me to sing, and I'll try not to not sing them. Let it be, yeah, let it be. Whisper words of wisdom. Let it be, let it be. What else? You know, I'll have to look up some popular songs to sing. Rocket Man, yeah, Rocket Man. By Elton John. What's another one? What's another one I like to sing? Gaston. You are so beautiful to me. Can't you see? You are everything I hope for. You are everything I need. Here's the string. You are... There's a little garbage bag. You are so beautiful. Ta-da! Alright, so let's see. 2 more. I don't know how this one's going to be because it's right up by the crack, so we'll see what happens. Alright, ready? We're going to sew on the other butterfly, get another pin. We're hunting for pins so we can create our fairy pants. Thank you so much for watching so that my YouTube dreams can be reality. Alright, let's see if I can do this. We're going to move this one over a little bit. We're going to take the pin out, right? Take the pin out. Where did I have it? Oh, it fell. Oh, it came off. Alright, here we go. Right here. We'll start right here. Let it be, yeah, let it be. Oh, we're going to go backwards. 1 or 2. Backwards, backwards. Thank you so much for commenting. Thank you so much for watching. I love that you're watching. So today we're going to sew. Tomorrow we're going to sew jean jackets. Today we're sewing fairy pants. And then Friday we're going to the beach, baby. Day off. Saturday sewing. Sunday sewing. Monday sewing. Tuesday sewing. Wednesday sewing. Right? Oh, the little butterfly's head stuck out. Alright, here we go. Sew, sew, sew. Sew, 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 sew. Sew, sew. Get your strings. Gotta sew the butterfly head. Do, do, do. And then, oops, oh darn it. It didn't work. I'm gonna go backwards. It didn't work. We'll have to do it again. Let's start over. Here we go. Ready? We're gonna go this way. Ready? Nice. Oh, I think it went the other way. Alright, here we go. Anyway, whatever. Ooh, my feet are getting cold. It's a little breezy out there. Right? That's what happens sometimes. Thank you for watching my YouTube channel. We're gonna do a we're gonna sell our stuff at the craft fair. You can buy my stuff on YouTube too. Contact me, I'll sell you my stuff on YouTube. I'll sell you whatever I already made. I'm not selling what I'm making today. But I can make you something. Tell me what you want to make you and I'll make it for you. And I'll sell it to you. Right? That's what we do here on YouTube, my friends. Alright, here we go. Alright, one more butterfly. And then we can close up the leg. So we're gonna have to borrow the pins back to close up the leg. Oh, I think it's drizzling again. I can feel it. I'm glad we're in the horse trailer. So we're in my tiny home. Who's a tiny home fan? What the heck? Who's a tiny home fan? Who wants to have a tiny home? Right? I got 3 likes, guys. Thank you. Thank you for making my YouTube. I'm just stretching. Thank you for making my YouTube dreams a reality. Alright. That's a rooster. Can you hear my rooster? Well, it's not my rooster. It's my friend's rooster. Yesterday, the goats were loose. Want me to post a video? Oh, look. Here's a hole. I just found it in my thingy. So we're going to fix that. There we go. Right here. We're going to fix that little hole. Looks like the threads came undone. That's what happens. My clothing is like constant repair. Because I'm always making holes and stuff and then fixing it. But that's the fun of it, right? That's what makes it art. There we go. There we go. Ta-da! Fixed. All fixed. Thank you for watching. Thank you for watching. Thank you for liking. I appreciate your likes. I appreciate your views. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. In New Jersey, we say thank you. In Tennessee, they say I appreciate you, which is very nice. So I appreciate you. All right, let's see what happens here, folks. Let's see if we can get this pin out. Let's see if we can get our pin. So here's our pin. We need a pin. I need a bunch of pins to make our fairy pants. We're going to make fairy pants as soon as we get our pins. All right, we don't want to sew our pants together. So we got to pay attention we don't sew our pants together, right? I've done that before, because that's what happens when you sew. Stuff gets sewn together sometimes. Let's see how we do here. And I'm going to spin it around. See, if I had reverse, it would be done already. But I didn't, and I don't. All right, so here we go. Ready? We're going to do forwards. We're going to hopefully not sew it to itself. I'm going to spin it, right? Thank you for watching. Thank you for liking. Thank you for making my YouTube dreams come to reality. Appreciate. I can't believe it. I'm so excited. So yesterday we went from 2,000 hours of watch time to 2,100 hours of watch time, which is like super. It's just, I'm just so super excited. So thank you. So did I sew my pants closed? Oopsie daisy. All right, see it's all tangled up in here. You can probably definitely see that, but you can't sew if it's tangled up like that. For all you sew people. Sew people. There we go. All right, it's a little bunched up. All right, so we're gonna try to unbunch it. All right, here we go. See what happens. We can always take it out and start over, right? But you gotta start somewhere. Just so. You can also get a nice, reasonably priced sewing machine at Walmart, which is when I win the lottery, that's what I'm going to do, and then retire. Who wants to win the lottery and retire? Yay, I do. Oh my God. What would you do if you won the lottery and retired? What would you do every day? What would you do for fun? I would wake up feed Laddie, and then go find fun, and then feed Laddie and go to bed. What would you guys do? And play golf. I want to play golf. Who wants to play golf with me? 4. We could sing. We could sing and play golf. Hang on, I got this thread caught here. That's not good. We don't want thread caught. All right, now we got to go backwards, right? We have reverse. It's just if you use the gas pedal, it starts to make a knot. If I use the throttle, it makes a knot. Who likes a throttle? How come no one's responding? That's so funny. I feel like I'm talking to myself. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. All right, well we did it. We did it. That's pretty exciting. I don't think I saw the leg to the leg, so that's a good sign. And I got this butterfly exactly where I wanted it, which is exactly what I want to do. I don't want to compromise any butterflying for hand done and looks. I hear a car door. I hear a person. Laddie lives at a farm stand, so we sell tomatoes and corn. So sometimes there's people. My feet are freezing. I should get my slippies. I got slippers. All right, let's see. All right, how's it look? So excited, you guys. Can't wait to wear it. It's so funny that I'm really picky about like little threads and stuff. You would think like I would give a hoot, right? There's like thread everywhere, but instead I'm like, oh, I gotta pick that off. And the whole thing is thread and fringe. I don't know. We just get like that, right? Hey, you know what I gotta do? I gotta go down to Tennessee because I need to refill on my Wranglers. I made a super cool Wrangler jacket. I'll show you that one day too. That's like a winter jacket. Not a winter jacket, a fall jacket. It's kind of thick. Definitely not summer. It's summer night. Summer night. Well, thank you for watching my YouTube channel because it makes it possible for me to be able to do this for a job. So thank you for watching my YouTube channel. Did you know that people YouTube for a job? So it pays for Laddie's rent, pays for Laddie's food, pays for my rent, pays for my food, pays for gas in my truck. So I thank you for tuning in. Very, very helpful. It lets me get to do what I love to do for a living. All right, so we gotta make sure that we got no extra fringe in here. Oh, but then we got my little garbage bucket, right? All right, so we're gonna pin this here, but then we're gonna get the pins back. Pins are only temporary. All right, we gotta make sure that it's gonna line it up like that, like so. We're gonna line it up and sew it. One pinny winny. Hi, thank you for watching. Thank you for watching. We're pinning up my pants. We're gonna sew up the leg. This is how I put the decorations on. I just cut the leg and then sew the butterflies on. And you cut the leg and then you sew it back up. And that's how it goes. Easy peasy, right? Who wants to be easy peasy? I want to be easy peasy. I want to be easy peasy. You want to be that easy peasy friend. You want to be that friend that people go, when they see the name. Have you ever had that friend when you see the name pop up on your phone and you're like, you want to be the friend where people go, yay! Sparks is calling. My name is Barbie, but my friends call me Sparks. Sparks is calling. Or whatever, Barbie's calling. Or yay, Susie's calling. Or yay, Jennifer's calling. Or yay, Kevin's calling. Yay. Right? You don't want to be that friend that goes, oh, lovely. All right. So now we've got a bunch of pins on here, but it's only temporary. Some of them are sticking in the wrong direction. Is that the funniest rooster crow you ever heard in your... Does my hat look crooked? It makes my whole face look crooked. You didn't tell me. You gotta tell me my hat's crooked. That's your job. That's your job, friends. All right. So you got a nice little rooster there, my friends. All right, so we gotta make sure that our fringe doesn't get caught here. We gotta sew it up. Sew it up, right? Make sure our fringe is sticking out. Is that the funniest rooster you ever heard in your entire life, or what? All right, 1 pin for our fairy pants. Thank you for the likes. 2 pins for our fairy pants. Thank you for the likes. Oh, I hear the people leaving. Oh, How long have we been going? Oh, it's 72 minutes. That's an hour and 12 minutes that you guys have been watching me. Oh my God. I hope you just set your phone down and walked away. I hope you're not listening to that. You would think it's 5 a.m. It is 12:19. It's our lunch rooster. We got a lunch rooster. We got a breakfast rooster. The other rooster, the big rooster, is a breakfast rooster. He lets you know when it's time for breakfast. This rooster lets you know when it's time for lunch. That was not me. That was the rooster. How funny is that? That rooster is this big. He's hilarious. And if you wet him, he's probably this big because he's got fluffy feathers on him. He's this cute little ginger. Right, Ginge? Call him Ginger. I think there's 2 roosters. 2 roosters, bunch of hens, and then some babies. So we don't know what the babies are yet, if they're boys or girls. Dude, it's lunch. He's like, that's lunch. Hang on, I'm stuck a little bit here. I got the side thing stuck. Oh, darn it. Oh, darn it. Oh, darn it. All right, here we go. I sewed the thing to itself. All right, here we go. Ready? You definitely don't want to sew the thing to itself. How funny are those roosters? There must be more than one. Do you know why roosters do-do-do? They do-do-do to claim their turf. So he's claiming his turf, but there's lots of, I don't know, maybe there's, I know there's 2, and the babies, so once the babies get older, they're going to want to do-do-do-do too. And I think when they start do-do-doing is they start having eggs too, not the roosters, the girls. Alright, there we go. Alright, so there we go. Alright, well thank you for the likes, and thank you for helping make my YouTube dreams a reality. I really appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Alright, so let's see. Where did this come from? It's old. Alright, we gotta cut this up here, right? Alright, so let's see. How'd we do? Alright, so here's the legs. So here's the back. Yay, we probably have, let me see how many pins. So this is the front. It's not finished, so I gotta put that one butterfly on there. That's the front. And then that's the back, but I gotta finish it. Okay, so this is gonna go in the hand pile, right? That's the hand pile. Doop, doop. Hand pile. All right. So now we're gonna try this. We're gonna sew these on here, little flowers. We'll give it a shot. And wait, should I just leave them on top here? Will that look funny on my butt? Okay, we'll put these on top here. Maybe like this. Oh, that's better. That looks better. All right, how about that? What do you think? A little cluster? Let's see. What do you like? Do you like? Like? That's 4 pins. Now let's sew that up. We'll start with this little green flower here, and we're going to sew it up. Ah, these pins are going to hurt me. All right, here we go. Ready? Here's 1 pin. 1 pin back. We need pins for our fairy project. Where's the fairy stuff? Oh, here it is. So we're going to make a pair of fringe fairy pants. They're going to be so cute. So I'll put that right there so I can show you. But these are not the fringe fairy pants. The fringe fairy pants. Oh, that's too thick. All right, here we go. Hang on, let's spin it around. We don't have reverse, so we're just going to spin it around. That's right, you can have a sewing machine without reverse. Just makes it a little more challenging, right? All right, here we go. So this is how you make fun upcycled denim jeans. You just sew stuff on them. Sew little flowers, little patches. You go to the flea market, get some patches. You have friends go on vacation and they get you patches. I have a pair of pants I call them my Key West pants. It was a t-shirt, and I took the t-shirt and I cut it up. Actually, I think I got it before I do my denim jackets. I got like, I'll have to count how many denim jackets. I need some stuff to do. Oh shoot, I forgot that. I'm not paying attention. I need some stuff to, like sweatshirts or something. Like I made the other sweatshirt denim jacket that's over here. I'll show you. See it? It was a sweatshirt. And that's my horse trailer. So we're in my horse trailer today. Thank you for watching. All right, let's see. I'm gonna move this a little bit because I think it's stuck. There we go. Ready? And we're back in action. All right, so there's one flower, one pen, right? All right, we're gonna, oopsie. Hang on. Sew right there. Gotta sew a little bit more. You know, it's so funny because no one else would notice. My goodness, if they're looking at my butt this close, they need a whack in the head. But, you know, we think that someone's gonna see it, but they are not. Trust me. And if they are, they need a whack in the head. If someone could see my sewing, you're gonna get one from me. Thank you for watching my YouTube channel so that I can do this for a job and not have to get a job. Thank you very much. Thank you for, even if you watch one time, what did I say? We're going to the beach Friday, and then the rest is just sewing. Saturday and Sunday, every other day. And then maybe a beach day. Oh, Labor Day is coming up. What are we doing for Labor Day? We have Labor Day in America. In America. Who said that? In America. All right. There's one. One's on there. All right, now we're going to do the purple one. The one green one's on there, and we'll do the purple one. Right? Here we go. If Woody had gone straight to the police. Oh, we're stuck. It's a little thick. All right, here we go. Ready? A little thick there. A little thick. All right, drop it down. Drop it down. There we go. Ready? So we dropped it down, but it's still stuck on the thing. So here we go. We're going to go by the edge this time. I don't have to do it twice. Here's a pin. We need the pins for our next project. I don't know. We're getting up there. We could do one leg and then the other, and we'll see how it turns out. We're trying to make a pair of pants. It's only been 80 minutes, an hour and 20 minutes I've been sewing for. But I love that you guys join me. I really, really, really appreciate it. All right, here we go. We're right here by the ruby. Right here by the, oops, it's not moving. See, when you push it, it should scooch forwards, but it's not because it's on something. You're not supposed to sew stuff 4 inches thick. Sewing machines are not made for that. They're made, well, some are. This not this one. All right, we're gonna spin it. And if you have the needle up and you go to spin it, everything moves. But we're trying to, and you got to put the needle back down. You're gonna remember. And we're gonna go. Oh wait, we have forward. We just don't have reverse. All right, so there we go. Put that there. Put the leg through because we don't have reverse. We're almost done. These pants. Did I have a hole? Did I have to do something like that? I don't think so. I think these. Oh, they're gonna have a hole though because I got bleach in them. That's all right. We'll cross that bridge when we get there. These are very summer jeans. You know what summer jeans are? Summer jeans are thin. It's the material. Well, these look summery because of the colors, but also see how thin the material is. Like the pants that I'm sitting on, they're thicker. They're Levi's, old school. Years ago, they didn't have summer or winter jeans. They just had winter jeans. It was just thick. They didn't have that Gap, Hudson, yada, yada. They just had that. All right, so here we go. Ready? So now we got 2 on there. That's Laddie. That, I heard that. I could tell that was Laddie's mouth. Oh, he's calling. Let's see. I see. I see him. He's so cute. He's so cute. He's so happy. Are my pillows still here? Yep. All right, good deal. Hi, thank you. I can hear Laddie. Laddie has a girlfriend. Her name is Indiana, but we call her Indy. Right? Laddie's got a girlfriend. Laddie's got a girlfriend. I think these are dirty. I think I wore them. They look like I rode Laddie already. I forget. Oh, yes. I wore them to the beach. That's what happened. And they got full of sand. We got caught in a wave. It was pretty funny. 3 times. Not once. Not twice. But 3 times. We were by the edge of the water and the wave came up. It was really pretty. And the wave came up, got a little wet. And then we're like, oh, that's not going to happen again. And then the wave really came up. And we're like, oh, that's just a fluke. It's not going to happen again. And then the wave came all the way up. And we were just soaked. It was gross. But it was fun. But yeah, I probably wouldn't. Well, I might do it again. You never know. I mean, the ocean's the ocean, right? What are you going to do? But everything was very, very heavy after the ocean happened. Yeah, so we're going to the beach on Friday. I will wash my pants in between then because it looks like I've worn them already. And I mean, you know, if I had to wear them dirty, and they're not like filthy dirty. I could just see like that I rode Laddie. I can see that I rode, and I do this. You do that? Do you do that when you? Yeah, I do that. My pants are like my towel, my whatever. Oh, did someone have a comment? Thank you for commenting. You make my day. Thank you for watching. Make my YouTube dreams come true. Yesterday, you know what, guys? Yesterday I made like, on my YouTube channel, let's see, how much is 124? $15. $15. And then today, maybe I'll make more than $15. And then tomorrow, maybe I'll make more than $15. And then tomorrow, maybe I'll make more than $15. And then maybe I could just do this instead of getting a job, which would be really fun. So I hope so. I'd really like that, you guys. It's been a dream of mine for a long time. I know a lot of other people have a dream of being a YouTuber, and it's hard to break in. I started 15 years ago. So I'm 58. So I was what, 43? 43. But even that's old. That's old for a YouTuber. YouTubers are like 13. Well, you gotta be 13 on the YouTube channel. But yeah, like 18, 19. You know what? You go, girl. If you can play with those big dogs, run with the beach. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You could be 43 and have a YouTube channel. You could be 58 and have a YouTube channel. You could be 78 and have a YouTube channel. You go for it, girls. Go for it, boys. Just go for it, right? All right, cut my thread. All right, we got one more flower. One more decoration. Push that through right here. Thank you for watching. I got 3 thumbs ups. One more pin. I think that looks cute. Very flowery. Very, very festive-y. I can put the pants in there like this. This is so fun, you guys. You can also sew the patches on before you put the patch on. That's even easier. All right, so here we go. One more pin for our fairy pants. We're trying to make fairy pants. I should move that one over a little bit, but I didn't. All right, and then you gotta spin it. You gotta keep the needle down when you spin it. You know how if the needle's up, then you can change it. If the needle, when that little silver thing comes up, see it? That's how you can change the needle, and change the thread. But if it's down, then the needle's in there. So when you go to take it out, you can't take it out with the needle in your project, right? So here we go. Ready? I hear him again. Did you hear him? That's my baby. He's not calling me though. He's calling Indy. You hear him? He's calling his girlfriend. It could be calling me. But I'm busy, lad. I'm working. We're doing YouTube. We're getting carrots, lad. Like real ones, not the shiny kind, the kind you can eat. Me and Laddie like the kind you can eat, right? We'll take bags of carrots over, or we would just take the other carrots and sell. Right? We'll take any kind of carrots you want to give us, and then we'll trade them in for carrots. We'll trade them in for edible carrots. Not edibles, although it is legal in New Jersey. Not legal in Tennessee, but it's legal in Jersey. You can have marijuana. I don't know all the rules because I've never smoked marijuana, so I don't know the... Uh-oh, I have to go to the bathroom. Uh-oh. I'm gonna have to stop, eventually stop my YouTube channel. Because I gotta pee. Alright, here we go. Alright, ready? Alright, so these are pinless. They need to go in the wash. These are done for now. These got lots of holes. These are super summery. Yeah, you can see where the stain is on the butt. But it's not a stain, it's just dirt. Let's see. Oh, I should put another... Do I have the other? Do I have the other? Let's see. Should we find another? In here. Oh, not in there. Oh, yeah. Oh, there's the... Yep, Nope, yep, nope. Oh, you know where it is? It's in that bag. I found the thread that I was looking for. Let's look at the thread. All right, let's see. It's in here. In the bag. Here's the fairy stuff. Oh, here we go. All right, so here's my little... See, now these butterflies, I don't know what I'm going to use these for. They might look cute on my helmet or something. But they're like, I don't know, they're shiny. I don't know, I'm not feeling them. They might look cute on, oh, they look cute on here. Let's see, all right. Oh, I found a Miss Me. Here's a Miss Me. Oh, and this was Guess. These are from my, this is from my, I gotta put holes in there. We'll have to put that in the car. We're gonna put these aside because we're gonna put that in the car later. There's the butterflies. Oh, here's the flowers. Oh, here's some denim. All right, let's see. So I've got this. How you like these? Lots of rain on the way around 3 p.m. Oh, that was good to know. Those are those conversation hearts. All right, let's see. Do we need, what do you think? You like this color? Let's see. Because this patch is kind of boring on the front here. So we can jazz it up a little bit. I don't know. Nah, I don't like the color. What do you think of the white? What do you think of the white? That looks like Daisy. It's very meh. Can fix that. Ain't gonna fix that. The white might look cute on here. Oh, that looks, how does that look? All right, we're gonna sew that on there. But that's gotta be sewn by hand. So we need a pin. Oh, actually, let's see. I like tan. Oh, here's purple. Oh, look here. Now we're talking. Look at that. That needs to go right on there. Okay, so this is gonna put back. I need a pin. I was trying not to use pins, but I found a pin use. Oh, that's cute, right? That's super cute because then it goes with the back. All right, so this has to go in the... Normally I don't like working on pants that are dirty, but these went to the beach, so they're kind of like a fun dirty. They're like laddie dirty. All right, so that goes right there. That's in the hand pile. More hand pile stuff. Thank you for watching, making my YouTube dreams come true. All right, garbage. All right, so these... I like this color. Look, so I'll show you. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bright pinks. We gotta do something fun with them, right? Oh, one has a green middle, the other have yellow middles. All right, so we got 5 of those. Then we got 3. What do you think of the orange? Not so much. 3 of those. 2 bright purples. A navy. Oh, red, white, and blue. We could do something with that. Red, white, and blue. Look at that. Red, white, and blue. We'll have to put that on something. Oh, that's cute. Very, very American. Very Americana. All right, put that there. Anyway, we'll just keep that one. And some belt loops. Serious belt. Oh, knees. Hug knees. All right, you know what we can do too? We can consolidate our butterflies. All about consolidating. And then we can put these belt loops in here. There we go. All right, belt loops in here. Little cute little patches in here. That over there. All right, here we go, people. Let's go. Right? Let's start right here. And we're going to go round and 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 round. Let's see. So if we're going to start here, we got to start this off. We got a pin. Thank you for watching, making my YouTube dreams come true. I appreciate. All right, so we're going to start right here. We're going to go around twice. We're going to go around the bottom, and then we're going to go around the top. And this is a waistband. So I put waistbands on because they look cool. So I take the waistband apart. It's a lot, but you can do it when you're like just, you know, watching YouTube or whatever, you know. All right, so here we go. We're going to go. You're going to hear it. Ready? Not too loud, right? You know, I listen to a channel where she sews, and I'm like, oh no, the electric scissors. It is electric scissors. I'm like, stop it. But because the person has carpal tunnel, so they need electric scissors. Because they used to cut a lot, and then when you do something repetitively, then you get carpal tunnel, right? I'm trying to watch and pay attention Look at all these pins we're getting for our fairy project. This is our fairy project. We're going to make fairy pants. So we need the pins from the other pants to make the fairy pants. And then look at all these pins. Yay! I could put the pins on my arm. Yay! Here's another pin. We're getting closer. I think this was the way to go. I was trying to get butterfly pins and it was taking me a while, but this is definitely the way to go. So I made these pants. These pants are definitely for sale. They do not fit me. They're American Eagle, size 12, but they look more like a 14 if you ask me. It says 12 regular. They're pretty, it's like a 14. They say 12. I have them posted on my Facebook. If you want to look at my Facebook, Barbie Sue Allegretta, aka Sparkle Sue Allegretta. You're welcome to comment on my Facebook. Find me there and we can figure out a way. They're $60. Just trying to find them a new home. I don't want to make them anymore. Well, I'll make them for you, but they're going to be a lot more. Because I don't want to make them anymore. So if you don't want to do something, just raise the price. And then if they pay you to raise it, then you do it. It's just easier, right? But if you're like, nah, I don't want to do it. And they're like, oh, come on, but we'll pay you $1,000. You're like, all right, I'll do it. So that's what you do, right? You go, oh, no, I don't want to do it. Right? And here we go. Right? That's how that works. I remember one time I was doing pony parties for kids, and I was like, no, I'm not coming. It was like Roseland or Rosewood or whatever. And they were like, come on, we'll pay you this, we'll pay you this. I'm like, nope, not coming. I think they got up to like $500. I'm like, well, I guess I'm coming. And it was great. And they were very nice. They were very nice to me. They were very nice people, too. And then they even tipped us. I was like, what the heck? Yeah, they were very happy with our, because we decorated our ponies super cute, because we called them rainbow ponies, and they were decorated. All right, so here we go. And then I'm going to stop this for a minute because I'm just going to be sure that the top part lays flat. So we might have to cut a couple pieces. I'll show you. Oh, and here's my little name tag. It says handmade with love by Barbie Sue, and then it has my phone number on it, the Pony Show. But if you wash it a couple times, it won't be there. And then this is cool. You can tell if you throw these in the wash, this is going to fray like cray. I love when you can make it fray super easy. It looks great. These are going to look great on here. Yeah, I love it, easy fray. And then here you go. It's going to dangle. Fray and dangle. We like fraying and dangling. Fraying and dangling is a good thing when you're talking about denim. Yeah, see, this is something that I do it for my own pants, but it's very therapeutic. I like to fray. And here's my little garbage bag. Thank you for watching and making my YouTube dreams a reality. Oh, these must be cotton. When they fray that easy, they're cotton. Yep. See this? Watch. See how easy? See, look. Burp, burp, burp. Burp, burp, burp. And you could just pick this with a tweezers or whatever. Look at, oh my gosh, look at how easy that would be. Do the whole thing. Fray, fray, fray. Oh my goodness, it's going to be amazing, amazing, amazing. But you got to do it yourself. Well, I'll do a little bit to show you. But yeah, these are super cool. Super, super cool. There's the fray. There's the beginning. Yeah, here you go. Look. It would do the whole thing up to there. All right, so now we do this. All right, first we got to spin the leg out, right? Don't let me forget we got to do the top part of that. So let's see. So now if I sewed it, will you need extra here? I'm going to pin it. We're going to take the pins back, though. We're going to put the pins back. So you take the pins, pin it right here. So we're going to start right there, pin right here. There we go, ready, pin right there, and then go around. Oh, I think it's going to work out fine. Pin right here. Put the pin in my mouth. Bad habit. Bad habit. Good girl, bad habit. All right, here we go. So I'm going to unspin the leg. So I'm going to go sew it. All right, we're going to start where we started. There we go. Start right here. We're going to start where we started on the other one. And it's going to look super duper pretty. Ready? Here we go. Start right. Oh, I'll start back here. Start right back here. But you got to make sure your thread is facing the back. That's part of it. All right, here we go. Ready? And then it's going to fringe up. Super cool. And they're going to look stretchy. Don't fringe good. You got to go 100% cotton. If you're doing these projects, it's really important Because if you do it and then it's a lot of work and then it doesn't look right, then it's just a lot of work and doesn't look right. So you gotta make sure that you do it right. Right? Oh, am I doubling up? Oh, I think I just sewed. Ah, dang it! Hang on, we gotta fix it. I sewed the bottom to the top. Sometimes that happens. I'm not paying attention, so I sewed. Duh. I'll show you what I did. I sewed the pants to themselves. Alright. Not bad though. I figured it out quickly. Sometimes you don't figure it out for a while and then you're like, oh dude, I just sewed the pants to the pants. There we go. Just make more fringe. Oopsie. Oops. Ow! I just stabbed myself. Sorry, I've been screaming in your ear. Alright, start over. Rewind. Alright, cut this. Cut this. Garbage bag. I put it in the garbage bag. I lied. Alright, ready? We all lie, yo. I just said I put it in the garbage bag. I didn't. But I will. Not. Alright, here we go. Ready? Okay, we're going to start right there without sewing the pants to the pants. So I'm going to put the pants under here. I don't sew the pants to the pants again. Right? You put it, it's like they call it an arm. Alright, so now the pants are over here. I'm not going to sew them to themselves. You hold the thread when you start out. And then sometimes I help that I push it through because, alright, now we got our pin for our fairy pants. And then we go here. Here. Thank you for tuning into our YouTube channel, Make My YouTube Dreams a Reality. I'm excited to see what my YouTube stats are. I can check at 5 p.m. and I can check at 5 a.m. and that's when the stats change. YouTube gives you a up to date on how much it increases or decreases. Green arrows are up, red arrows are down. So we've got lots of green arrows going on. And eventually, YouTube will start to notice, and then it'll get more green arrows, and more green arrows, and more green arrows, and you can just watch me sew, which would be great. And we're going to go to the beach on Friday, and we're going to sew every other day, and then we'll probably go to the beach on Friday, and sew every other day. Gotta cut the threads. Oh, this thread I will put in the garbage bag. I couldn't find it. Let's see if I can find the other thread. We'll find it there. Maybe. Alright. There we go. And away we go. If Woody had gone straight to the police. And then we're going to go like this. And then we're going to go like this. And then we're done. This leg. The other leg. And we didn't sew it to itself because I didn't. Alright, there we go. Right there. End it. Now, when you sew, you should go forward, back, but I don't have back, so we're just going forward. And then if it comes undone, call me. My number's on your pants. Fix it for you. Maybe. Not. Alright, and then see here, look. You could fringe this. And it's so much fun to fringe when they're cotton, because it comes out so easy. I mean, you could just even throw this, the washing machine will fringe this for you too. When they're cotton, the washing machine will, and then each time you wash these, they'll become cooler and cooler and cooler and cooler. Like me. And my pants become thinner and thinner and thinner and thinner. I got a giant rip in my tush of my pants today. I'll show you. But it looks cute. It's like the side of my pants, it don't count. I'll show you. But now, see, if you undid this whole thing right here, and you could take a tweezers or a needle or a pin or a seam ripper, you could even take this, and then it's super tedious, but it looks super cool. So see, I pulled that, and then you pull it, and then you can get more. See, I flip that, and then you pull it, and then you take this, and then look, there's two there, and then you take these. Oh, look at them all. And then these are gonna go to, look at them all. Oh my God, amazing! They look amazing. And these, and then these, and then these, and then these, right here, and then these. Yeah, this is what 100% cotton fringe is like. It's not this easy without cotton. Cotton's easy. the other ones that are a pain in the butt. They give you a hard time. They're teenagers. All right, here we go. Ready? I'm trying to watch the camera, but I'm trying to do this at the same time. So bear with me. Oh, look at how cool this came out, right? Fringy fringe, fringy fringe, fringy fringe. And you'll see, like you'll see when it stops pulling that you might have one caught there or whatever. It's not ready. But oh my god, see how cool? Now when you wash it, which I will, I probably wash these pants 20 times without even wearing them. Oh yeah, I gotta look here. Yeah, fringe this. But yeah, and then you fringe this, when you wash this, it like clumps together like cotton. Comes out super cute. Ta-da! See, they look like, how cute is that? Oh my god, look it! It's like Happy Dancing Bell Bottoms. Somebody's gonna get a really fun pair of pants that I made. And this, look, this had a hole in it. I fixed the hole. I mean, it's really, you don't believe me, but it's really hard work. It's really hard work. Well, it's not. Oh yeah, it does work. This is, oh, my phone's dying. Hang on. We gotta put up, how long have we been doing this for? It feels like 2 minutes. All right, close. Thank you for watching. All right, let's see. We put this here. What we got? Oh, 4 people are watching. Thank you for watching. Right there. We're gonna, oops, there's the side of my horse trailer. Hi. Oh, we're charging. Okay, perfect. All right, so it's been, how did it go 1 hour 4? Oh, so 1 hour, 100 hours is an hour and 24 minutes. Oh, so 120 would be 2 hours. What time is it? 1 o'clock. God, that's amazing. All right, well, here we go. I think I'm gonna cut this one. I'm gonna cut it like right here. Okay. And then this should really be fixed so that you can see this on there, because so this wouldn't matter to anyone else in the entire world, but it matters to me. So I'm gonna move this, and I'm gonna start this right here, and then we're gonna start right here, and I'm gonna change the pins on all of this because I want that stain on there. A lot of work for just a little silly stain, but that's me, and that's what I do. All right, so here we go. I should have wet it. If you wet it, the crease comes out really easy, but I didn't wet it. But I should have wet it, because then it would have been a lot easier. But instead, right, okay, so stretch it out, get a pin it. So I'm pinning it, and then when we're done doing this part, and these little panels in here, there's denim on the inside, because if you make the panels too thin, they fold in. I did that once. It came out really cute. It was like lace, and then I was like, oh, it didn't look so good, because you couldn't see it. The pants were like that, and then the lace just folded in. I'll have to do another lace pair. I actually have something lace that I should cut up and make a pair. I just have to find a pair of pants. Oh, I know the pants I could do. Huh? Nah. It's got to be the right pants, because it takes me a long time to make it. So I don't want to, the base is the most important part. And your talent. But if the base ain't right, it don't come out right. You know, it's kind of like a relationship. Like, you know, if you don't have a foundation, it ain't gonna come out right. I don't care what kind of makeup you put on. I think this has to go this way. Right? You know what I'm saying? You can put on all the makeup you want, all the pretty clothes you want. If you don't have a brain, it ain't gonna work. Well, maybe it'll work if the other person has a brain. If the other person has a brain, it ain't gonna work. There we go. Hopefully. You never know. Sometimes relationships work, right? The most important thing is that you're happy with yourself. You need to be happy with yourself, and then the people are the cherry on top, right? Someone else can't make you happy. You need to be happy on the inside, right? Doing my arts and crafts. Oh, then when I spin the leg around too much, it makes me dizzy. All right. Oh, now this part, see that it's not fighting me as much. A little trim. It was fighting me before a little bit. it didn't want to mend like molds. It's gonna come like this. There we go. Oh, it's so pretty. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching. Thank you for making my YouTube dreams a reality. Thank you. Mwah. I love you wherever you are. You can put in where you are. You can put in where you live. Put in the state. Are you in New Jersey? If you're in New Jersey, we're going to be October 4th and 5th at White Spogs. Thank you for watching. See, I'm getting a little sleepy. All right, and this is going to cover over. Okay, so we got one pin. We're looking for pins to do our fairy pants. I think we're getting there. All right, so we're going to sew this on. I think this is not a Wrangler. This is a different kind of jeans that we're sewing on. But remember before I sewed my pants to my pants? So we're going to not do that this time. And we're going to start right here. We're going to put the machine down, and we already got a pin. Yay! Thank you for watching. You have no idea. There's 7 people watching. You guys are making my YouTube dream reality. I see the birds. Let's see if we can get the rooster to crow. There's roosters right back to this. There's my lawnmower that's broken. It needs a front wheel spin. And then right there, it's, I don't know why that thing is in there, but it's some kind of silver trophy looking thing. All right, so here we go. Ready? We're going to sew this. Get our pins for our fairy. Here's for our fairy pants. We're going to make fairy pants. Right? Fairy pants. Would you like some fairy pants? You wait and see. What's today's date? 8/20. Wait and see. You're gonna see these fairy. Well, nah. You know what? Because fairy jackets are hard to make. Well, maybe they'll take off. But I want to make for kids. I want to make some fairy jean jackets. And it's gonna come out super cute. All right, so we better. Let's see. Here we go. Ready? All right, we gotta hold this here. It's a little tricky. We're sewing this on. It's just a decoration, but I'm all about the decorations. It's gonna look very pretty. We're gonna go here, put it on here. So we're gonna sew on the seam so that it holds the seam down. And then we're gonna fray it, and it's gonna look super cute. See how cute it's looking? Isn't that cute? And you can do this yourself. You can, and look at this one with the fringe. Look at how cute that's gonna look when you put these on. Oh my God, hippie girl or what? And then these, like I was saying, this is jeans on the inside. So these things are 2 things thick. So I tie-dyed a pair of jeans, but if you're gonna tie-dye jeans, get the thickest ones that you can so you don't have to do 2 layers. And then cut triangles, cut your pants and just sew them, and that's it. It's so, I'd say it's easy, but it's not. It's so not easy. It's so learnable. It's learnable. If you'd like to learn, I could do a video for you. If you'd like me to teach you. Is that, oh my God, 7 people are watching. You guys are awesome! Awesome, awesome. Awesome, awesome. I love you, Sawsomes. I love my Sawsome friends. Right? Actually, there was a girl at the deli, and she was asking about my jeans. I should bring her a couple pairs. Tell her, hey, look, hang these up in your deli. That look really cute in your deli. Right? Buy a sandwich, buy a pair of my pants. All right, here we go. So these stretched out a little bit, which looks great. And then the jeans are going to connect right here. We're going to connect right here. Oh, this is perfect. Right? Connect right here, and then we're gonna stop. Normally, if the jeans didn't go like this, we could like look at how cute. So this was tie-dye, but I took it off and I put it on here. So I made a tie-dye belt. $60. Post in the comments if you want to pick up a pair. Made by hand in America by me. Me, myself, and I. But even just the jeans. All right, so I had to buy $5 for the jeans, then $5 for the other pair of jeans to make the jeans out of the $5 jeans. And then, what else? And then my time. And my time. And the tie-dye, that was probably $5. So now we're up to $15. I'm selling them for $60. I just want to be out. But then I'm going to do jean jackets, and we'll sell those for however much time I put in them too. All right? Sound good? All right, here we go. All right, so now we're gonna go around here. Don't let me forget the top part. I gotta remember. Oh, they're all twisted. That drives me crazy when I'm sewing and they twist like that. Oh, and there's another pin. We're trying to get pins to do my fairy pants. So we gotta get the one more pin. What are they connected to? Oh, I see. Look it. I have this cute little thing on here, but it's connected. It's like that. Ooh, ow, ooh, ow, ooh, ooh, ow, ooh, ah, ee, ah, ooh, ow, ee, ah, ee, ah. We'll have to fix that. There we go. Bend it in. I'll have to get like a little pliers or something. There we go. Okay. All right, back to the pants. Thank you so much for watching my YouTube channel and supporting my YouTube adventures that I can do this as a job. Thank you very much for watching. I appreciate you very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And it's learning too. We're doing YouTubing and learning, right? Oh, I was going to pin it. I'm going to pin it. I'm going to borrow some of my pins. I know we're trying to do the pins for the thing. All right, let's see. It's got to come across here straight. I think we might have to cut it a little bit. Straight, and then, yeah, I gotta cut this. I didn't have to do that in the other one, but we're gonna do that in this one. You can cut it and overlap it. There we go. See, it's gotta go. See, it's gotta like, because the top part's thinner. I don't know why the other one didn't have to do that, but it did. But we're gonna do it on this one. Let's take the pin out. I know, bad habit, I put pins in my mouth. Very bad habit. But you know, it's good on the video. I can't keep pins in my mouth. So thank you for keeping the pins out of my mouth. All right, we're going to pin it right here. We get there, we'll take the pin out. Put it back in my mouth. Just kidding. I won't. Okay, here we go. Ready? And if they don't like it, they don't have to buy it. They don't like my custom. You go to stores in the city of Manhattan. We're not far from Manhattan, maybe like an hour and a half. You go to the store, $500, they got like one patch on them. I'm like, seriously? Seriously? No, seriously. No, seriously. Since my baby left me, I found a new place to dwell. Out at the end of the lonely street called Heartbreak Hotel. And you left me lonely, baby. You left me lonely, baby. You left me lonely, I could cry. The place is always crowded. Dun, 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 dun. Thank you for watching my video, so I don't have to get a job. Ba-na, ba-na, ba-na. Oh, is it working? I think that's all right. Let's see if I can bump it. Okay, ready? Just keep going. Just keep swimming. And you know too, like sometimes you screw it up and then it works, you know, and then you just leave it there and you're like, oh, I did it like that on purpose. You know, and you're like, whatever, like I just did. You just humped it in there. All right. And then you can pull out the thread yourself. I'm not doing that. Oh, but we are doing the waistband. Hang on. Hang on, hang on, hang on. All right, so I gotta start. This isn't done. This isn't done. This isn't done. This isn't done. All right, so we gotta start here. This one's done. Okay. We're gonna start right here. I'm not sure how, but we're gonna. All right, so here we gotta move this thread. Hopefully we won't run out of thread. Sometimes when I think that, we run out of thread. But we're gonna start right here. So this is a waistband from a pair of pants. I tie-dyed them with Walmart. You can go to Walmart and get tie-dye. There's a whole section of crafts in Walmart, and you get tie-dye, or you get, I think it's called, I forget the name brand of it. But you can get Walmart brand, or you can get, you get Walmart brand, or you get the tie-dye brand. I think Walmart brand is probably half the price. The tie-dye brand is probably making it for Walmart. So, yep. And then you sew right here. And then when you put this in the wash, it's gonna look super cool. And then you flip over here about the belt loop. And you start sewing again. And then you flip over here about the belt loop. And you start sewing again. And when you wash this, it's going to look super, super cool. And this, I cut it, and it still looks super, super cool. And this, I sewed it, and it looks super, super cool. And then, thank you for watching, making my YouTube dreams become a reality. And then here. And then that. And then we're going to go right here on here. American Outfitters. Right up here. Up here. And then we're going to get the belt loop. We're going to skip right over it. Thank you for watching me sew my pants. We're going to sell these at the craft fair October 4th and 5th at Cranberry Bogs. Hopefully they'll have me come. I think they will. I'll have a tent there. Hopefully the weather will be gorgeous like today. And we're going to sell out. Sell out. Be done with this. And then we'll start again. Right? We'll make some more pants. No, jackets. We're going to make more jean jackets. No more pants. Pants don't work. Jean jackets work. All right, there we go. All right, so we got another pin for our fairy pants. SpongeBob fairy pants. And here we go. Right? Okay, these are done. Finito. I made these pants a year ago, and I've been saying I'm going to change them, and I finally changed them, and I'm so happy I did. And now they're going in the finished pile. Ta-da! They could use a wash, but I'm just done washing. Oh yeah, we'll wash them. All right, they're not dirty. They just need the fringe. All right, that's the wash pile. All right, so this is just that waistband that I've been dragging around. This is for the fairy pants that I've been dragging around. This is garbage because we're not going to undo that. If it was denim, if it was blue jeans, I would. What am I going to do in the bathroom? That's funny. All right, so we're going to sew this on here, and then we'll trim around it. But I did actually come across some pins, so we're going to pin it first. But this is great. This is cotton. The more messy it is, the more cotton it is. So that's great. So I'm happy that it's messy. Oh man, I got to go to the bathroom. This is so annoying. I don't want to go to the bathroom. I'm like a little kid. Like, I don't want to go to the bathroom. I want to play with you guys on YouTube. All right, here we go. Ready? I'm going to start right here. We're going to try not to sew any beads because I already broke a needle. Not happy about that. Not happy about the needle breaking. I got it not. Sorry that my head's down. So we're sewing these. Here's one that's done. I'm gonna put them. I know this sounds kind of meh, whatever. But once it might come out right, whatever. But hopefully someone will enjoy it. But I got a pair of jeans and they had this on it, but the jeans are very thin. So I'm gonna make like a little flower pattern out of it, and we'll see what happens. Maybe someone will buy it. Maybe someone won't. I'm gonna net. We'll see what happens, right? All right. I might have to go, or I can, or you guys can just hang out and I'll go to the bathroom and I'll come back. Want to hang out and I'll go to the bathroom and I'll come back? Can you hang out without me for a minute? Oh, we got a pin, look. Oh, we got to pin the next one now. We'll start by pinning the next one. All right, here we go. Ready? Oops, does it fit? Does it fit? Oh, it's already kind of frayed, which is perfect. It fit here? All right, here we go. Run here. We need the other pin. This one's done. This one we're pinning. But like I said, I broke a needle the other day. Not happy because A, I don't want to break a needle, but B, I don't want to take the time to fix the broken needle. And then C, you got to rethread the thread. And right now the bobbin's still working. We just don't want to hit any. You hit any one of those studs. Oh, it's caught on the stud. I can feel it. You hit any one of those studs, and it won't keep going. Oh, or it breaks the needle. It'll keep going. It'll just break the needle. There we go. I should cut it too close. I shouldn't have cut it that close. And I don't know. I don't know how those beads stay on really good. I don't know what they're on with. I don't know what they're on with. And I wish that the thing would just go around them. Like don't break. Just go around it. But I don't. It just goes boom. And then you're like, oh, darn it. And then you go to sew and it's like, brr, 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 brr. And then you know it's broken. All right, here we go. Yeah, I don't know. have to warn them when they buy the jacket. That's what happens. I make it like too wonky and then I can't sell it because it's wonky. Make sure we're gonna do this by hand so we don't hit any of the studs. Because I'm close, I just heard one go clip. But it wasn't. It makes me nervous. Oh, I see one. Alright, ready? Okay. Go this way. Oh, I don't see any. That's perfect. And then we'll come around here. I don't see any studs. Yeah, I don't know why I cut these so tight. Stupid. Because I didn't break a needle before I did it. That's why. Alright, so this we're going to make a flower out of the... Let's put that here. We're going to make a flower out of the